This week marks the kick-off of COP26, the United Nations Climate Change Conference, which has seen more than 120 world leaders and delegates gather in Glasgow for a cooperative effort tackling the issue of climate change. Among those in attendance are members of the royal family, including Prince Charles, his wife Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, and the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, which many have deemed the new Fab Four, a phrase originally used to describe Prince William, Prince Harry, Kate, and Meghan. After the Queen, 95, was advised to stay home by doctors after a recent hospital visit, a video message from her was played to delegates on Monday evening, where she heaped praise on both William and Charles for their environmentalism, a cause which Prince Philip was passionate about. While she may not be present, many have praised her masterstroke of sending other members of the firm to the globally significant event, and the great publicity the group is providing for the monarchy, with some noting the absence of Meghan and Harry. At Royally Blunt, a fan page for the royals, wrote, "The Queen has positioned Charles and William firmly on the global stage and in the minds of powerful world leaders. Linking them to Prince Philip was a fantastic move. The royal family have achieved what the Sussexes wanted. Six is now totally irrelevant. It is finished." While Alex Phillips, presenter on GB News, also echoed the absence, William and Kate smashing it at the moment. She TMS never looked more stunning and at ease. What TMS a pity is the thought of what could have been done had the Duke and Duchess of Montecito cherished the institution they were in. What power they would have wielded as the Fab Four. Follow below for live updates. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's private jet usage has come under scrutiny, amid a wider row about the firm's climate change impact. This week marks 26 Colombian pesos, a climate change summit being held in Glasgow, where members of the royal family are to be in attendance and press the case for urgent action. While it was announced last week that the Queen will not be there, Prince Charles, 72, and his wife Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, 74, and the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, both 39, are still set to make an appearance and interact with the world leaders descending on the Scottish city. As both Charles and Prince William have widely commented publicly on the theme of climate change, Chris Shipp, ITV News trademark royal editor, took to Twitter to mention how billboards have been erected in Glasgow ahead of the conference by anti-monarchy campaign group Republic, blasting the royals as hypocrites. The billboards claim that the future leaders are hypocrites for their usages of helicopter flights, private jets, multiple huge homes and personal train, while being so outspoken on the issue of climate change. Amid this wider row, Mr. Shipp was then called out for the prevalent UK media coverage that discusses the use of private jets by Meghan Markle, 40, and Prince Harry, 37, with @Rian088 writing, "And Chris, I actually agree, but surely you can see the blatant hypocrisy that the Sussexes experienced by mainly UK reporters. Not one reporter calling out senior royals' usage of jets, not one." However, the royal commentator hit back at the user to defend himself and the couple by writing, "Nor were Harry and Meghan criticised for taking private jets on official working business, as I recall, well, no one of sound judgment. So your point is a little lost on me." He further expanded on this in response to another user, by making reference to the usage of similar methods of transport used by US President Joe Biden by writing, "Just as Joe Biden has used Air Force One, and a long motorcade for the G20 summit. It TMS business," before adding, "although they should all look at doing it more sustainably." Actors attending to the Queen have advised her to miss the traditional Festival of Remembrance at the Royal Albert Hall on November 13th. However, the monarch has said she will attend the service at the cenotaph the following day. According to royal sources, the Queen views the memorial service at the cenotaph as unmissable and one of her most sacred duties. After the Prime Minister spoke to the Queen, he announced that she was in good form. However, she said that on advice from her doctors she would have to cancel any official visits and rest for at least another 2 weeks. Mr. Johnson is attending the G20 summit in Rome today and told reporters, "I spoke to Her Majesty and she's on very good form. She's just got to follow the advice of her doctors and get some rest. I think that's the important thing. I think the whole country wishes her well. The Prime Minister received a health update on Wednesday when he spoke to the Queen as part of his regular weekly audience. Kate and William are believed to be enjoying the half-term break with their 3 children. But, despite the holidays, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge haven't forgotten their charity work and commitments. On Thursday, the couple's social media account interrupted the Cambridges' half-term silence to share news of an important initiative launched by Young Minds, a leading mental health charity for youngsters. While retweeting a post about the charity's new platform Bio, Kate and Prince William's Twitter account also provided more details. Kensington Palace wrote, "Bio is a brilliant new initiative from the Ubeel Initiative and Heads Together partners. At Mind Charity, at Young Mind Souk and at Best Beginnings are bringing their mental health resources, communities and services for the Black community together in one place." This news pleased the Cambridges fans online, with one, named Judith Ince, writing, "Thank you so much for highlighting this wonderful initiative." Another, called Biblo, said, "Important and much needed initiative." A third, Ruby Waysome, added, "Finally. This is way overdue and much needed." And Sapphire Blue wrote, "Such an amazing initiative, so glad to see you supporting this." Announcing the platform, Young Minds said, "We TM proud to announce the launch of Bio, a platform providing information about initiatives, communities and mental health services created by and for the Black community all in one place." Mind and Young Minds are both charity partners of Heads Together, the initiative launched in 2016 by Kate, William and Prince Harry in collaboration with their royal foundation. Heads Together marked the first major project dedicated to mental health led by the royals. It aims to end stigma and change conversations on mental health. Kensington Palace's latest tweet interrupted a social media silence by the Cambridges which commenced on October 19th. Last week, William and Kate were spotted along with Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis at Heathrow Airport. The Duke and Duchess were seen unloading luggage from an Audi parked outside the London airport, while their adorable children were carrying their own backpacks. This break, likely to end this weekend as the children are due to return to school on November 1st, comes after a busy period for the Cambridges. On October 17th, Prince William and Kate attended the Earthshot Prize's first ever awards ceremony. This glitzy night marked the culmination of the first year of the Duke's legacy-making initiative, which aims at finding solutions to the environmental issues of our time. The Duke also attended, alongside Prince Charles and the Queen, the Global Investment Summit reception hosted by Her Majesty on October 19th. There, he met important players in the world's economy, such as Bill Gates, and government officials including Joe Biden's climate aide, John Kerry. Similarly, Kate completed a key engagement on the same day, as she attended the launch of the Forward Trust's Action on Addiction campaign. At the event, she delivered a keynote speech in which she highlighted the need to be compassionate to people who suffer from addiction. And she listened to TV presenter Ant McPartlin sharing his own story of addiction, and how he overcame it. Kate and William's half-term break didn't just mark the beginning of their holidays but also helped royal watchers quash fears over the Queen's health, with many expressing on social media their conviction the Cambridges would not leave if the sovereign's health condition was worrying.